Within 36 months, Elon predicts the cheapest place on the earth to build AI won't be Earth anymore. It will be in the orbit. Back. Welcome back to Times of AI, and we'll break down the most consequential technology shifts shaping our future. And I'm tracking this development because it represents a structural shift in how we'll power the AI infrastructure that runs the global economy. If you've been following our coverage on AI energy bottlenecks, this solves that puzzle in a way most people haven't considered yet. And by the end of this video, I'll provide you with a clear mental model for why this transition is inevitable and it's not science fiction. Thanks for your time, and let's dig in. So here's a strategic imperative. Why space is suddenly an answer to AI's energy crisis, and the math is ruthless. Solar panels in orbit deliver 5 times the power the ground-based systems because there's no atmosphere, no cloud, no day or night cycles, and no seasonality. And that represents a 30% loss on Earth that simply evaporates in the space. That energy loss is converted into gain in the space. And there you thread the needle between the two competing realities where the AI energy demands are growing exponentially, but the infrastructure from the utilities side can't scale enough to match that demand. And Musk's assertion is direct. The only place you can really scale is the space. The architectural innovation also addresses cooling, a massive operational cost on the Earth. In the vacuum of space, it's essentially free. And if we combine superior solar efficiency by eliminating cooling costs, and the unit economics shift dramatically in orbit's favor. But here's where it gets interesting. SpaceX isn't positioning itself as a rocket company anymore, and by merging with XAI, it's signaling something bigger. The company filed FCC applications for up to 1 million solar powered satellite data centers, and Elon Musk claims that he received roughly uh, 10,000 orbital launches that he predicts annually by 2028. So let me paint a picture of what 5 years from now looks like under Elon Musk's projections. So by 2031, SpaceX will launch more AI capacity in a single year than what exists cumulatively on Earth today. And that isn't incremental, it's a runway train that will keep rolling once it leaves the station. And the broader strategic intent matters here. So Musk ties orbital AI directly to humanoid robotics and fundamental shift toward economic abundance. Robots and unlimited AI is the potential to solve poverty through productivity and not redistribution. And this is where the second order effects become critical. When compute becomes essentially free and robots become ubiquitous, labor scarcity vanishes and GDP scales in ways previous generations couldn't imagine. Other hyperscalers like Google and Amazon and others already are seeing this coming. So Google's project Suncatcher pairs solar satellites with AI chips, and Sam Altman nearly acquired Stoke Space for identical reasons. So the market is rapidly moving from maybe someday to let's build this now. And here's the bottom line. This only works if SpaceX actually executes at scale. So Musk's track record gives this credibility, and SpaceX set a record with 165 orbital launches in 2025. 10 times that number sounds absurd until you remember Starship's reusability fundamentals make it mathematically possible. Lower launch costs unlock the entire economics equation. And the catch is that capital intensity is staggering. But SpaceX is heading towards a public offering, an IPO, which potentially going to raise tens of billions. So that's more capital available than any private funding round could match. From a comparative standpoint, SpaceX advantage is unmistakable. So they own the launch capabilities and the AI infrastructure layer and the satellite constellation blueprint. It's an integrated mode that rivals will find nearly impossible to replicate quickly. And the writing on the wall is clear. We are witnessing a genuine economic transition and not hype. And space-based AI isn't becoming, it's just futuristic. It's coming because the math is undeniable. And when efficiency increases fivefold and cooling becomes almost free, the economics trump tradition every single time. And what fascinates me most is the second order consequences, the abundance economics and the robot labor, the redefinition of the human purpose, and those conversations are just beginning. Subscribe for a deeper analysis on how these technology shifts compound over time, and we'll keep you ahead of the curve. Thanks for tuning in.